Should we go for a ciggar? Little ciggar? Go on then, let's go for a ciggar.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Smokin Fegs Havin Gegs. With me, Ray the Queen.
And me, Queen Billy. I know you can't see us right now, but it's Belfast PRIDE 2021. And me and Ray are on the glider home in full drag. And there's a little man beside us, pissed out of his head, telling us we're beautiful and that we should come home to a party with him. Hi.
I hated that day.
I hated it. But it was iconic too.
Yeah.
It was iconic. We did speak about this, wasn't this the first episode?
Yeah. Because it was Ginny Lemon and Styes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Belfast PRIDE though, it's this week.
It is. I am so excited. You know what? Do you know when you get like, it's like the night before you go on holiday, you're literally like lying in bed and you're like, ooh.
You get giddy.
Yeah.
It's like before you go on holiday, or like whenever you were a child and it was Christmas Eve and you were going to bed and you were like, ooh, Santa's coming.
Like you feel like if you don't, like, it doesn't happen like right this second, you're gonna die, basically.
Yeah. And then because you can't sleep, you're like,
yeah,
I'm gonna be in such a bad mood because I have to be in drag tomorrow and I can't sleep because I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Everybody's gonna be out. Everybody and their fucking aunt.
I can't wait.
So many drag kings, queens, they, thems. I'm gonna squeeze them all. I'm gonna get the COVID. I can't get the COVID because I have to go on holiday on the Wednesday.
I know.
Oh.
I mean, I hope you do, because if I can't go, nobody's going.
Fuck up. I'll be going, COVID or not.
Are you bringing Owen with you? Have you asked him?
No, he's not going.
No.
I know. It's too short notice. It's like time to get saving money. I mean, I only have £350 in my savings, but work diva.
Credit card. Anyway, what are we talking about today?
Well, in the spirit of Belfast PRIDE being this week, I thought we should talk about coming out.
Oh.
I just tried to sing and I'm not going to do it again.
Please don't.
Coming out.
If you remember from last week's episode, Billy was wearing them disgustingly short shorts.
They're back.
They're back.
And I just lifted my leg.
I just got a glimpse of Billy's foreskin.
No, you didn't.
I fully did.
Don't see it.
No, I do not. Keep them.
Oh my god, they're sheer.
Keep them legs closed.
So yeah, we're going to talk about coming out.
Oh, we see. Ben's going to hear that bit. He's going to be foaming at the mouth.
Oh. See, whenever we have Pure Bent on as a guest, I'm wearing these shorts.
I feel like going to be like, I think you guys should kiss.
No, not like that time with Rusty Hinges up in the dressing room. She was like, kiss. And we were like, what? And we just did it.
I bet you.
Full drag?
I bet before you came up the stairs, Ben went to Rusty and was like, Rusty, please tell me and Billy to kiss when he comes up. I really want to kiss him, but I don't know how to go about it.
Can you imagine?
So you tell...
Coming out to Rusty
like,
that he fancies me?
You dare us to kiss.
Well, before we start... Shall we have a ciggy?
Shall we have a ciggy?
Have a ciggy.
There's only one left. No, you know that.
Oh, I'll have that one then. Sorry, just getting the fag out. Let's get close.
Oh.
Oh. Oh, that's lovely. Coming out. Coming out. We're going to talk a wee bit about it, like what it is. Let the peeps know, because in my head, coming out, obviously most people, if you haven't got experience with like being yourself, but you know that you're different, you're still going to kind of know that you have to tell the world.
Yeah.
But like, it's still nice. I think we should like talk about it and explain it a wee bit, and like, because there's people, like, I share this to like the LGBTQ plus Northern Ireland group sometimes, so like there could be young people that do end up listening to this because they think it might help them. So coming out, I want to like have a lot of information and experiences and wee bits that might help people. But from my perspective, coming out is essentially coming out. You always come out. You're always continually coming out.
Yeah.
You get a new job.
You have to come out again.
You have new. You meet, make friends. You meet their family.
Yeah.
You have to come out again. You're always continually. You make new friends. You're coming out to them. So for me, coming out is like you're coming out to the people at that time the people that are in your life and in your circumstances, and mainly your family and your friends.
Yeah. But, like, I have somewhat of an issue of coming out
I know what you mean.
because I fully feel that people shouldn't have to come out. Like, I should see it as, like, it's the same way. Some people prefer red sauce and some people prefer brown sauce, right?
Yeah.
So, like, people don't have to, like, announce that they prefer brown sauce. Do you know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
Like,
Depending on the
like,
circumstance.
say someone in my family came out as gay. Like, I would almost prefer them to just see them start dating people and it just happen to be someone of the same gender.
Yeah.
Or same sex.
Well, I always thought if I had kids, I would just want them to bring them. You don't need to tell me you're gay, you're bi, you're whatever. You don't need to tell me. Just bring them home.
I feel like, though, that could cause quite an issue, though, because that's something that I wanted to do before I came out. But I like, sort of threw the idea to my sister, which was like, don't do that, because that's like quite a shock to the system almost.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, with us, if we had kids...
Well, that's what I mean. Like, from my perspective, if I had kids, I would hope my family situation, because everybody's fine in my family with me being gay now, most of them, I don't have any trouble now.
Yeah.
So, in like 10 years, if I have kids, like, my family situation will be, they're my kids.
Yeah.
So there's no expectation of them to be a certain way. Like, I don't expect my kids to have to be gay.
Yeah.
So, I just want to raise my kids knowing that they can bring whoever home, and you don't have to tell me if it's a boy, oh, I'm bringing a boy home. Don't tell me.
Yeah.
Just bring them home, and it is what it is. That's the way I would like it to be. But obviously, like, because we are technically like the first generation gays in our family.
Yeah.
As such, like,
first generation gays.
Ooh. But like, technically, you couldn't do that because yes, it is a massive shock. So
yeah,
like, to me, when you come out, it's like you're just coming out and you're like trying to like just be yourself. That's what coming out is to me. You just want to live authentically and
exactly.
have no issues. And just be what you want to be and just live it.
You don't have to worry about hiding anything.
Yeah.
Which I always... Like, I remember when I came out, it was very weird. It felt like a physical weight had been lifted off my shoulders. Where, like, I didn't have to, like... I don't know. It's weird.
No, I know exactly what you mean.
It's like a physical feeling that I felt when I came out.
Yeah.
Like, I could breathe easier.
Yeah, absolutely. So, we'll start off. When did you come out? And what age were you?
Let me see if I can remember. I came out on the 24th of March, 2015.
7 years.
7 years I have been an openly homosexual.
Homosexual.
It was right before I turned 15. I was like 14 when I did it. But I can remember, like, even when I came out, I was like, oh, you should come out. It's great.
Yeah, I remember, actually, because I'm older than you, when you came out, I was jealous and annoyed because you were out and I wasn't.
Yeah.
Which is silly, but that's the way it was for me. So I come out on... I didn't come out too long after you. 14th of November 2015.
It's like 6 months.
Yeah. So that's not too long. So 2015, we both came out that year.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was as long.
No.
Like 7 years nearly for me now.
Yeah.
But my whole thing was, like, I think you were pretty similar, was a lot of the immediates kind of knew anyway, but it was just like announcing it to the world. Though I do have a question about this later, but a lot of people have said to me whenever I said I posted it on Facebook, they were like, why'd you do that?
Yeah.
Like, people were a bit weird about that.
I mean, I didn't really feel like... Part of me was just kind of like, if anyone asked me, I'll say yeah, I'm gay. But that kind of like scared me a little bit, because if like someone who had like bullied me in the past was like, are you gay? And I had said yeah, I kind of felt like that would have made me a target then and there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
In the moment.
I know what you mean. I think we should read out our coming out posts
Can I do mine first? Because mine's like funny.
Okay, you do yours.
Okay, so mine is, fuck it. I'm not pretending to be someone I'm not. Hand waving emoji. I ... am ... gay in all caps on a wee rainbow. I've contemplated putting this wee rant up for ages. It's been on my notes since September, and this was in March. I've known for ages. Literally only my close circle of friends knew. Half of you's probably already worked it out by yourself. Point and laugh all you want. I'm proud of who I am, and not even you arseholes at school can change this. Don't like it, that's your problem, so don't make it mine. And one more thing. Don't think because I've known I'm gay for ages, I want it with Madison to cover it up. That's bullshit. I fucking adored her. And do you know what? Madison was the girl that I broke up with so that I could go out with you.
Mine's is, it's time for the truth. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Long story short, I'm gay. Don't give me any Christian comments. I don't need them. I'm a human being with feelings and a right to my own beliefs. Proud to be who I am. I don't need anyone to tell me otherwise. I'm gay. End of. Move on with your lives. Smiley face. Cannon emoji. Monkey over the eyes emoji. Rainbow. 93 likes.
How many likes did I get on mine?
Don't be one of those guys.
94.
94. Ooh. Same year. Nearly the same amount of likes.
But like, I remember when I actually remember the day I posted it. It was like, it was like my great aunt's funeral. And like the priest or something said something about if you're holding on to something, let it go. And that kind of made me think, you know, it's time.
Yeah.
So like I came in when I wrote it, and like the next day my mum was like, take that down right now. The day after your auntie's funeral and all this, and I was like, but no, because that's like, I'm doing what the priest told me to do.
Yeah, absolutely. So 2015, November 2015, I'm 16.
Yeah.
Because the way I remember it is the year that it is. So it's 2022 now, so I am 22. And then I'm 23 going into 2023, so I was 16 because I was going into 2016.
Yeah.
And yeah, 16, Facebook. My whole thing though was dad knew, mum knew, most immediate family members knew, but they were kind of telling me like not to announce it to the world. And then one night I had my friend's courage and I was like,
yeah,
I'm gonna do it.
Did you? So your mum and your dad knew before you posted it on Facebook? See, mine didn't.
Yeah.
See, it was one of those things. I wasn't like 100% comfortable in it, in the fact that I couldn't say it out loud.
Yeah.
I couldn't say it out loud, so I couldn't go to my mum and be like, "Mummy, I'm gay."
Yeah.
So I feel like that was the easiest way for me to do it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Without actually having to say it.
Well, my two coming out to my mum and dad, because I don't live with them, it was two separate occasions. But mum, I was sat down by like a family member in the living room, and they wouldn't let me out of the living room until I told her.
Yeah.
So I was kind of forced to tell my mum, and then it was actually someone that bullied me in school that commented something on my Facebook post, and then my dad seen it.
Yeah.
So I never actually came out to them.
Yeah.
But they knew before I made an official post, per se. What was it like to come out at the age you did?
It was scary.
Yeah, I agree.
It was very scary, especially growing up in such a backward place where we grew up.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I did very well in school. Like, up until like third year, which was when I came out, I was doing extremely well academically. Like, I was straight A's and B's.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I came out, the bullying got so bad to a point where I just refused to go in for months at a time. And that because of that, I feel like I did so much worse on like exams than I could have done.
Yeah.
So I feel like the experience I had back then will follow me for the rest of my life because I let these people get to me so badly.
Yeah.
But like, you know yourself, like what it was like growing up. Like, I remember after I came out, I was walking through a park with Tara in Portavogie, and literal like 5-year-olds were asking me if I do anal.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like,
yeah,
people that age.
But do you know what though? It's not even like. Mostly like the abuse I got was like, "Oh, you take it up the bum," and I was like, "But what if I'm a top?"
Yeah, they just automatically are presuming. Whenever I just hate the whole thing with coming out. you're basically stating. You're not necessarily stating what you do in bed, but that's the thing. That's what people think about,
Yeah.
which is bizarre.
It literally is so weird.
Like, you're literally going, I'm gay, and then people are automatically thinking, oh, he's going to have sex with a man. Coming out at the age I did, it was scary in the sense that I thought I could rule the world. I thought I could be like... I was kind of like, no fucks.
Yeah.
And I never really thought about, like, if there was going to be consequences after me doing this. Like, people in the area,
Yeah.
maybe, like, if I was out for a walk or out with friends, like, getting beat up, which never happened. But the other side of it for me was, if I didn't do it then, and I was still not out at 22, would I ever have done it?
Yeah.
I don't know if I could have done it as an adult. Because I think being so young and coming out has helped me to, like, grow and be more mature in my early 20s and, like, actually have a chance
Yeah.
in life. Whereas if I hadn't done that, I don't know where I would be. I don't even know if I'd be alive.
And that's,
Isn't that so sad to say?
That's
But
like it's such a scary thing because, like, I don't know, like it's just such a scary thought
yeah,
that it makes me so angry though, the way that people around us will get on about gay people.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a big deal. Like, so what if Billy loves a dildo up her hole? Like, do you know what I mean? Something else they're talking about is not only coming out as gay, but, like, maybe some people that are trans. Like, I feel like coming out as trans can be a bit more difficult than just coming out as gay.
yeah, because you come out as gay. I mean, there are the odd gays that like to change their appearance to make them look more gay.
Yeah.
But, like, genuinely, like, coming out as trans, like, you're going to probably eventually change your appearance. And that's
Yeah.
a whole shock. That's a shock to the system for family members, people around
Yeah.
you. Like,
But, like, see all these people that are, like, physically you're a man, how can you identify as anything else? Like, that makes zero sense to me, because if you think about it, Northern Ireland is physically part of Ireland, but a lot of people claim it to be fucking British.
yeah,
Like, do you know what I mean?
yeah, absolutely. So, like, in that regard, like, how can you be a man but identify as a woman? How can this be Ireland but you claim
Yeah.
it to be the UK? But I know we're on the opposite side and we do want it to be the UK because that's, like, we
We're
identify as British, but, like,
dirty prods.
it does, thinking about it that way, it makes sense.
But at the same time, like, other people that are like, oh, how do you get called one thing for so long and then just suddenly expect people to call you another name?
I know,
You mean, like, Derry, Londonderry?
literally.
Literally. Like, I always watch, like, I would say Derry.
I'd just say what comes out of my mouth.
I say Derry. But I would, like, say if I was, like, around someone who was, I knew that they were Protestant, I would say Londonderry.
Yeah.
But if I was around, like people who I knew were Catholic, I would say Derry. And that's just like I want to make them happy. Like, I don't want to start anything.
Yeah.
Because, like, I have, like, a friend who, we would literally be in a fucking chapel and they would say Derry, and she would stand up out of her seat and she would be like, you mean Londonderry?
Oh, no.
Literally. I remember one time.
I love doing it as a joke to wind people up.
So even then, like, I kind of feel like it's a bit disrespectful.
No, sometimes it depends who it is.
Yeah.
I love being like, do you mean Londonderry, love?
Like, I can remember when we were in performing arts, and you did it too, you have to go to, like, all these, like, plays and, like, write about them. And we went to see Blood Brothers, and spoiler alert, they both die at the end, right? And at the funeral scene, there's a big picture of the Pope, and my friend was sat next to me, and she turns around and she goes, I'd love to get up there and burn that picture of the Pope, or set that picture of
See,
the
that
Pope on
annoys
fire.
me.
And my teacher was sat behind us, heard her say it, and then when we got back to class that day, she fucking scolded her.
Good. Do you think coming out in Northern Ireland is different to other places in the UK?
Yeah.
I think it's different in the sense that our past holds us back.
Yeah. With, like, the whole thing with, like, the 12th, everything is, like, people say it's culture, and it's not culture. Do you know what I mean?
Culture, it's culture to a degree, but it's also the ones that take it too far.
It's when they're like so for it, and it's kind of like you feel like if you're anything other than that, it's like you don't want to like.
Yeah. Culture, in my mind, is it's your culture, okay, but it's open to everybody else to come and enjoy, have a wee bit of it,
Yeah.
go away at the end of the day, be happy. But it's like select people can go to our cultures,
Yeah.
our, in quotations, cultures. It's just not accepting. Like, I did go to the 12th, did go to bonfires every year, but I haven't been to the 12th in 5 years, but I haven't been to a bonfire in 4. And I just I wouldn't feel comfortable going to something like that, because it's just not, it doesn't stand for who I am as a person.
Yeah.
And why would I go to that when they don't stand for what I am?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That doesn't support me.
Yeah.
So why would I support that? But being a Protestant, like, it is in my mind, like, I'm a Protestant. I am British, but it's not.
You like the Queen?
I like the Queen.
I think she's dead.
She's not dead.
She's in a freezer somewhere. She's fucking dead.
Oh, we get so off topic. But I don't. Modern day Jordan, aka Queen Billy, atheist.
I hate that.
Atheist,
AKA.
also known as.
Do you know who it pure reminds me of anytime I hear it? Mariah Paris Balenciaga.
AKA
AKA.
Honey Davenport.
No.
Oh, Honey Davenport's a ride.
Is she? I
Honey-
feel like she has an OnlyFans.
Honey Davenport out of drag. See that beard? Oh my god. But modern day me. I don't like the. Raised a Protestant. Don't identify.
Yeah.
Don't. I'm British. I'm British. Atheist. Genderqueer somewhere.
Yeah.
Pansexual or gay. I don't know what I am. I'm fucking confused as fuck.
As far as like religion's concerned, I don't really know what I would be, because I don't believe in like Christianity or God or anything, but I really want to believe that there's at least something after death. Like, I don't want to.
Yeah.
Like, it scares me. Like, I don't want it just to be like lights out, you're done.
I want to. When I die, I want to.
And there's like a name for that. I can't remember what it is, but Tara was saying to me, there's a name for what that is.
I want to go to like a nice place where I can be in drag all day, every day, feel my oats, and not be sore walking in heels.
I don't know what
I just want to feel my oats all the time in heaven.
I don't know what I want to happen after I die. Like, I just want there to be something.
Yeah. No, I wanted there to be something, but I've started to grow at peace with the fact that if there's nothing, eternal sleep.
No.
She died.
She died. No, like I would. That's what really like scares me about death, is that
That's it.
there could be nothing else.
Yeah. We're not talking about death because
We're-
we done a fear episode and it was grim.
Yeah. Okay, so looking back, do you have any regrets about the way you came out, or any regrets in general about coming out and things?
It was mentioned kind of earlier, but the Facebook thing.
Yeah.
I do regret it a wee bit, but I'm also like, how else would I have been authentically myself? Like, I'm like, no regrets.
Yeah.
No regrets. I don't really have regrets per se.
Yeah.
I know that you regret shouting "That's Don't Stop Believing" by Glee, but
Yeah. Can we not bring this up? But anyway.
but I do kind of regret the Facebook thing a wee bit, but I'm also like, fuck it.
I don't necessarily regret the Facebook thing, because like what else was I gonna go do? Like walk around school handing like cards to say I'm gay.
Yeah.
So like that, I feel like that was the best way I could have done it, to let the majority of people around me know at once.
Mm.
Whereas I kind of regret not like sitting down with my parents and telling my parents first,
Yeah.
face to face, and I regret not telling my nanny for so long, because I think I was out for like a year and a half before I ever told my nanny.
Yeah.
Because obviously my nanny doesn't have Facebook; she never would have seen it.
Yeah.
But
I kind of regret I can't regret it. It's not my regret. I have regret that other people had me in a situation where I couldn't tell my own family. But then
Yeah.
I still think to myself, would I have ever told them?
Yeah.
I don't think I would have had the courage.
Yeah.
Other regrets, some of the things I posted online, just in general, like posting things, really putting it in people's faces, like gay rights.
I'm the same. Although,
But then I'm never going to, like, regret, like, being vocal about
yeah,
things that need to be
I
vocal.
wouldn't necessarily say that I regret some of the things I've posted, because the majority of things I posted that were based around, like, gay people or, like, gay rights or, like, trans rights or anything like that, I had an overflow of comments from people telling me to go and kill myself, telling me that I'm disgusting for sharing things like this. People commenting fucking 123 DUP underneath it and everything.
Yeah.
Like, do you remember the time that I posted a thing that was like, boys can wear makeup? And people were commenting on it. And I wrote a big long post and I was like, I don't understand why anyone has an issue. Makeup is makeup.
Yeah.
Like, it literally does not matter. And people were like commenting under it, being like, say if my son came home wearing makeup, I'd take him out the back and shit them in the back of the head. Like, people were genuinely saying things like that.
That is crazy.
Like, it honestly makes me absolutely irate that people can think about doing something like that just because their son's wearing a bit of eyeliner.
I know. It's bizarre, like, it's crazy. Let's think about, do we have any tips for the little guys, the little girls, little lays that are coming out? And
My tip would be, give it time. Don't feel pressure to come out just because there's so many people around you. Like, wait until you feel the most comfortable. Like, I'm joking, God. I feel I forgot how to swallow there. Bad news for Callum. But no, like, I would, like, don't feel pressure to come out. Come out when you're ready. Think of yourself like a pressure cooker. You don't want to come out when it's too early or your food won't be done nice or something.
no, I would say the same. Give it time, but also make sure you're in a safe enough position
Yeah.
to come out. Because I know so many people that have come out and maybe, like, are nearly, like, put in the street.
Yeah.
Like, make sure you're in a
Safe environment.
If you need to wait till you're 18, 19, 20 and you've moved out, so be it.
That's fine.
Like, that is completely okay. And I know it's going to be, like, a struggle to get there, but...
Like, you're not any less of a gay because you came out at 20 when everyone else came out at 15.
Have you noticed how many people, like, in Maverick, like, you've heard, like, they only come out this year?
Yeah.
And I'm like, and they're like, or maybe 30?
Yeah.
And I'm like, how did they live with that for so long?
It
It scares me a wee bit, but it's also,
does.
like, fair play
Yeah.
for being able to, like, mentally cope and get past that and then eventually do that at that age, because
Yeah.
that is a big deal
Yeah.
at that age. Especially because you think at that age the expectation is you have everything sorted.
Yeah.
You have a house, you have a family, you're married, you're working, you're set for life.
Yeah.
But that's a big change at that age.
Yeah.
That is crazy. Other tips,
Always wear a condom.
always wear a condom. That's not a bad tip. That's a good tip.
Yeah.
Because, like,
Especially as like a gay man, grinder and like the whole like hookup culture. It can be a very toxic place and it can be quite dangerous at the same time. So
yeah, be safe on Grindr. Not just wear a condom, but, like, let some even if it's not your mum or your dad or a family member, but if you've a close friend, it might be embarrassing to tell them you're meeting someone, but
yeah.
let them know. Like,
I would always text my friend and I'd be like, I'm going to meet a guy. If I don't ring you in an hour, call my mum.
yeah.
And she never had to, like thank fuck, but like that's the kind of thing I would do. I would always make sure that someone knew where I was. I'd text her and I'd be like, I'm at this place.
Yeah.
Bit embarrassing when we're literally in a field, shagging in their car, but don't let anyone pressure you into doing anything. Because that's something that I kind of experience a lot. Like, people kind of pressured me into doing things that I didn't necessarily want to do.
Drag.
Literally.
No, I'm a drag queen.
It kind of made me feel a bit shitty after I'd done it, but yeah, just don't let anyone pressure you. Like,
Do your own thing.
yeah, do
Like-
things when you're ready.
Do things when you're ready. Do things when you want to do them. If your friends are going out to a gay club and you're only out and you're not comfortable going to the gay club, don't go.
Yeah.
Just
But at the same time, do, because it's an absolute vibe and we love it.
yeah. And just like literally just be yourself. That is the best tip to be. That's the best tip to be. That makes sense. That's just the best tip that you can have. Like, even if you're not fully out, you can still find ways to be yourself.
Yeah.
And, explore. But yeah.
And if there is anyone out there that is listening, that is in the closet, feel free to either message me or Billy, and we will help you with whatever questions you may have. We will help you with whatever you want. We'll, like, the two of us will always be here to, like, either listen to your rant about something or have a wee shoulder to cry on.
Absolutely.
Just know that the both of us will always be here for absolutely anyone who needs it.
And if you are one of those people and you do need someone to talk to, I have an email address on my drag account, Official Queen Billy. And if you have an email address, it's anonymous and you just want someone to talk to, you can email that. So then I won't know who you are. Or there is a Facebook group I have, and I've had it for like 6 years now. There's nearly 2,000 people in it. It's called LGBTQ plus Northern Ireland. And yes, I would see the name on member requests, but you can post anonymously now in groups on Facebook, and I have kept that on for the sake of it being an LGBTQ plus group. So if you need advice or you want to make friends and you're not necessarily like comfortable with everybody knowing, or you want to be a bit anonymous, you could always do that. Just be yourself and just always think ahead. Like, whenever you're coming out, like whenever I was coming out, I never thought about consequences.
Yeah.
What could happen after I do this? And not bad consequences, like them consequences should not happen,
Yeah.
but it's still a reality. So
But it's confusing to me. Well, it's not confusing because I know why things are why they are, but like, I just don't understand why the fact someone likes someone of the same gender will cause such consequences. Like, you don't see, like, if a straight couple start dating, there's no consequences when that happens. So, like, why does it have to be
kids.
But like,
I know exactly what you mean.
it's hard to explain, like, the way I feel about it, but like, I just don't understand, like, why it has to be that way.
I know. But things are changing. And they'll continue to change. It might be a slow change, but we're getting there.
We are getting there.
Bet you we can walk through Belfast and drag, and
People love it.
people do love it. Do you remember the people come up and took a picture with us for the woman's birthday?
Yeah.
And she was like, "It's my birthday." I was like, "Why tell me? Because I mean, I'm not going to give you a free show standing here in the street."
Yeah. I hate that. It's my birthday. Can I get a picture?
Or
No.
maybe the thought I was going to charge them. £10. But yeah, coming out, eh? Who does it?
No.
Who wants to do it?
I mean, for us, I know we essentially had to come out twice.
I was literally, the minute you were like, for us, I was like, I know what you're going to say.
Yeah, because we had come out as a drag queen, and I feel like that is
That was a bigger shock.
yeah. Although, how did you tell your mummy that you were a drag
My
queen?
testicle was hanging out, sorry.
Ew. How did you tell your mummy that you wanted to be a drag queen?
I don't remember.
I do.
I just remember like having it on Facebook, like posting wee pics and making a wee Instagram and like
See,
buy makeup. Actually, no, my mum seen the wig. And I was like, I'm going to start drag.
all right.
Then she tried on the wig.
See, my sister found out I had Instagram because I had a drag. This was ages ago. This was when I didn't have a drag name. I think my Instagram name was like drag queen no name or something stupid, and it was like me and my sister's dresses. If I can ever find the photo, I'll show you it because I look so skinny. I'm so tiny, but and I had signed up to it with my phone number, so my sister could go on to Instagram and be like, connect me to contacts.
Oh.
and my account would come up. So I was in the car one day and she was like, I found your Instagram. And I was like, what Instagram? She's like, your drag one. And I kind of got a wee bit upset. And she was like, I love you. I support you. And then she was like, I have £60 saved. And we're going to go and we're going to get £60 of like makeup, shoes, dresses, whatever you want to like help me get started. And that's something that I actually really appreciate.
Yeah.
Because like that makeup, I got £60 worth of makeup and that was like a whole face. Because like before I was using my mum's.
Yeah.
Like I'll never ever forget her doing that for me. Because like I wouldn't be here.
Are you gonna cry?
No. I wouldn't be where I am today without my sister doing that for me.
Yeah.
And then it was one Pride. It was like the first Pride I ever thought about going and drag. It was actually the Pride that I woke up and I was like, I slept in, can't do my makeup, lol. I was with my mum and I was like, I'm thinking about going to Pride, like dressed up. And she's like, oh, very good. And I was kind of like, you know, I'm a drag queen, don't you? And she was like, Dave, babe, I've been cleaning your room since you were no age. I found your heels, I found your corset, I found your wigs. Because I literally used to hold everything in one of those minion Tesco bags, like the bag for life.
I love that.
Yeah.
Love it. And look at us now.
I know.
Nearly 7 years, nearly. 7 years for you, nearly 7 years for me. Out in Pride.
I know.
And now I'm a drag queen.
I know. 4 years for me as a drag queen, I think.
She works hard for the money.
Except I've never been paid. Lol.
Have you not been paid yet?
Nope.
You have?
I've never been paid in drag.
We'll get you paid, love. We'll get you paid. When asked me now, you get paid 6 weeks in a row probably. And £1,000 cash prize.
If I win.
There
Anyway,
we go. Yeah.
Well, thank you for listening to this wee episode.
And have a nice, safe Belfast Pride. It is Tuesday today. And Pride
Wednesday
is on.
tomorrow.
And Pride on Saturday. And have a safe time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry that this episode may have took a bit of a dark turn.
But it's needed. You need to talk about these things.
We'll make it funny next week.
What will we talk about? Washing the dishes.
Your hairline. We'll get a good laugh out of that.
Fuck. We'll talk about your toes.
Don't you dare come for me on my toes.
We will. Good job you wear tights.
It is.
The crust.
Ooh.
The athlete's fit.
Stop exposing me. I fully don't have athlete's fit.
Just the crust though.
You're a dick.
Happy Pride.
Bye. Love you all.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Are you cutting your toenails?